Okay. For segment number 2, it's time for some Jeopardy on the Nintendo
Jeopardy!
Now, hopefully I can walk away with a nice total here. Although the last time I played this game, which was off camera, I didn't even make it to Final Jeopardy. Anyways, of course, if I don't make it to Final Jeopardy, that means I automatically lose. We don't want that. We want to win. Let's see if we can do it. This is Jeopardy! Now for this segment, we're going to be taking a commercial break at the end of the first round and at the end of the second round.
Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3.
And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen,
All right.
and welcome.
Here we go.
Let's take you
Let's
right
go
now
to work
into
in
the
the
Jeopardy
first
round.
round, the Jeopardy round, with the one daily double.
Those are worth $200 to $1,000.
And the categories that we'll be dealing with today are
My Spice,
My Spice,
USA Today's,
USA Today's
memorable quote makers, Cats,
Cats.
That's My Mom,
That's My Mom. Mom quotation
their
marks.
first number one
Their
pop
first
hit,
number one pop hit, and
Art
for Art's Sake. That's My
Player
Mom
one,
for 200.
In 1758, Ben Franklin issued his last publication of this annual. It's Player 1.
What is Poor Richard's Almanac?
You
Yes.
Player 1.
400.
Choose game fish of the family Istiophoridae with a pointed snout. It's Player
What
1.
is Marlin?
Yes.
Alright. Let's go if That's My Mom
Player
for
1.
6.
A doctor who specializes in the treatment of skin diseases. It's Player 1.
What is a dermatologist?
Good.
Ma 800.
Player 1. Here's Kelly. She'll show you.
Its silhouette is seen here.
What is Massachusetts?
It's Player 1. Yes.
Martin S. Flemington was going to be on my case if I got that
We
wrong.
return to
Mom
you,
like that.
Dr. Faustus, playwright. Player 1.
Who's Christopher Marlowe?
Good.
Nice. What that category?
Player 1. Choose
Cats
again.
for 200.
The fact that a cat can land upon its feet without injury gave rise to the myth that cats have this many lives.
What is 9?
Yes, Player 1? Right.
Cats for 4.
Player 1. The Korat breed from Thailand is usually this color of some Olympic medals.
What is silver?
Yes, Player 1? That is correct.
Got it. Cats for 6.
Player 1. The mass killing of cats in the 14th century helped spread this disease carried by rat fleas. Here's what we were looking for. Bubonic plague.
Bubonic plague, okay. Cats
You
800.
again. Short-haired cats were derived from the Khafre cat, which was domesticated by this ancient civilization. Okay, Player 1.
What is Egypt?
You
Yes.
correct.
4,400. Cats for
Player
1,000.
1. This Asian-named cat is produced by mating Siamese and Longhairs, and then selectively breeding them. The correct response is the Himalayan.
The Himalayan.
You get to pick again, player
Let's
one.
go with my spice for 200.
The Ceylon or tree type of this spice that's good on toast is buff-colored and mildly sweet. Okay, player one.
What is cinnamon?
Hey, you're right.
Spice for
Please.
4.
The name of this spice, important in Asian incense, can also refer to a small piece of garlic.
Player 3.
Player three.
What is clove?
Right.
Yes, that's it. Your selection.
Player three, you start.
My spice for 6.
In a sushi bar, you will likely be offered some pickled this, so you can cleanse your palate between bites. Okay, player three.
What is ginger?
That's right, way to go.
Yes. Takes it to $1,000.
You
Go
get to
again.
pick again, player three.
My spice for 800.
Brassica yuncia is the brown or Indian type of this spice. It's player one.
What is mustard?
That's correct.
Yes. My spice
Player
for
one.
1,000.
Popular in spaghetti sauce, wild marjoram is more commonly known by this name. Here's the correct response. Oregano.
Oregano. Alright.
We return
My
to you,
selection.
player one.
Art for art's sake, 200.
Mount Rushmore, a depiction of 4 imposing bovines, was sculpted by Jim Victor from this dairy product. Let's hear it, player one.
What is... ice cream? Ice cream is a dairy product, but it's not
Anyone
the dairy
else?
product we're looking for.
We're talking
Dairy
about
product.
butter.
It was butter.
You get to pick
400.
a room full of silver balloons that move with the air currents is a highlight of this pop artist's Pittsburgh museum.
Player
It's
two?
player two.
Roy Lichtenstein. No, that's incorrect.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
I'm not going to try it.
Here's the response we were looking for. Andy Warhol.
Andy Warhol.
Player one, you pick again, please.
600. Answer. Daily Double.
It's the Daily Double. You are in first place. Player one, please select your wager.
I'll just go for 800. Not feeling too confident with this category.
Here is your clue. If you donate $135 to his sanctuary, you can own a painting signed by this Tarzan co-star.
Who is Cheetah?
That puts you even further
I
ahead.
should have risked more, but that's okay.
You get to pick again,
800.
player Who else but this Iberian would paint giant flying demitas with incomprehensible appendage 5 meters long? Let's hear it, player two.
Who's Salvador Dali?
Right. Hey, you're on the plus side. Player two, you start.
Art for art's sake, 1,000.
This rap artist and his wife Jean-Claude used more than 1 million square feet of fabric to wrap the Reichstag. Here's the correct response. Christo.
Christo. 2 categories left.
Select again.
Memorable quote makers 2.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Don't know who any of these quote makers are.
We're talking about Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan. So we need it there.
We return to you, player two.
Quote makers for 400.
It takes a village to raise a child. It's player
Player
3.
3. Who's Hillary Clinton?
Correct.
Right. 1,400. Go
Player
again.
3, where do we start?
Makers for 6.
People, I just want to say, can we all get along? It's player 2.
Who's Rodney King?
Yes.
Right. Takes into 1,000.
Player 2, make a selection, please, as we
Number one
continue.
pop hit.
Every Breath You Take, 1983. Let's hear it, player 1.
Who are the police?
You are correct.
Yes. Pop hit for 400.
Player 1, Sunshine on My Shoulders, 1974. Yes, player 2.
Who's Dan Fogelberg?
Sorry,
Nope.
that's wrong.
You're down to 600.
Anyone else? Yes, player 3.
Who's James Taylor?
No, that's not
No,
it.
that's incorrect.
Anyone else? Okay, player 1.
That just leaves John Denver. Who is John Denver?
Right.
Pop hit for 6.
We reach Sunshine Superman, 1966. Let's hear it, player 3.
Who's Pink Floyd?
No.
No, that's wrong, player 3.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Here's what we wanted. Donovan,
Donovan. First number 1 pop hit for 8.
player 1. Ms. Jackson, 2001. We're talking about Outcast.
Outcast.
We return to you,
Homemakers
player 1.
800.
Keep hope alive. It's
Player
player 3.
Who's Jesse Jackson?
Correct.
Right.
Player 3 starts.
1,200. Pop hit for 1,000.
Owner of a Lonely Heart, 1984. It's
Player
player 2.
Who is Yes?
Yes.
And yes. That's right, you're at 1,600.
Here's the
and our
$1,000
last
clue.
clue for $1,000.
How do we know when irrational exuberance has unduly escalated asset values? Here's the correct response. Alan Greenspan.
Alan Greenspan is who we were looking for. And that will take us to the end of the Jeopardy round. And it also takes us to our first commercial break for this segment. We'll have Double Jeopardy in just a moment.